What's going on YouTube Ferocity? I hope you guys are doing well. With Season 5 Reloaded of MW2, we got 3 brand new weapons, and unfortunately the community is not really excited over these weapons as they feel as if it's just lazy, reused, recycled content. Let me explain. Modern Warfare 2 Season 5 Reloaded brought in 3 brand new weapons. A pickaxe, a brand new melee weapon, the 9mm Daemon, which is a pistol, and the Lockman Shroud. Now, the issue that the community seems to have with this is the fact that the Lockman Shroud is just another MP5 weapon. The 9mm Daemon is just another 9mm pistol that they already have in the game. And the pickaxe is just another melee weapon that we've seen a million times before. But this is classic Call of Duty. Why would they put any effort into their content? Why would they not just reskin weapons that they already have and get the mindless drones that they have playing this game to drool all over it and get excited over weapons they already have access to? This is the problem with Call of Duty right now, is the core player base, the ones that Call of Duty is marketing towards, don't care about effort levels. They don't care about quality or quantity. All they care about is, well, there's something new. Great, something to grind for. They are so addicted to the grind of Call of Duty. A grind, mind you, that's going to be heavily reduced in MW3 with all of your progress bleeding over from MW2 into MW3. So that's a problem in and of itself that maybe I'll talk about in a future video. But that's the problem, right? Call of Duty shouldn't be about just the grind. It should be about the fun that you have, the community that's built. But instead, it's about how many weapons you can have, how you unlock weapons through some ridiculous weapon tree, all the different attachments you can unlock. There's just too much there. It's content without any substance. And I'm going to talk about this further again in another video as well, but it's just very evident that Call of Duty is running out of ideas. And instead of trying to actually get creative or get innovative, they just are going to see how far they can push their laziness, how far they can push this casual fan base to accept minor changes, or in this case, just reskins of guns. Because this isn't acceptable. This isn't new content. It's just the same content repackaged to you and marketed like it's new. And it's just not. I don't know how people can get excited for it. Yes, having the pickaxe as a melee weapon is cool. I'm all for that. I think it's a cool melee weapon. But it's the same melee weapon that they already have in the game, reskinned 30 different ways. And the fact that it took them 9 months to put the pickaxe in the game, something that was in other games much earlier, is a little bit of a joke. All of this feels like there's just added content just so they can say they added content instead of any purpose behind it. And this is a major problem for Call of Duty. And the fact that more and more people are realizing this might actually cause massive changes or cause massive ripples when Modern Warfare 3 releases and people are just not going to accept the bare minimum anymore. And I really hope that we stop accepting the bare minimum. I really hope that Call of Duty fans start waking up and realizing that they're not putting effort into these games anymore. They're not putting time and care or pride into their projects. They're just seeing how little effort they can put in to get maximum result. Look at all the bundles that we have. There's an overabundance of bundles, in Modern Warfare 2. It's nonsensical. There's no reason to have all of these different microtransactions unless it was all rooted in greed. It's not about you having more creativity options. It's not about you having an unlimited amount of options. It's about you spending as much money as humanly possible so Call of Duty can pad their pockets. They're a greedy company that does not care about actually creating quality projects. I think the writing's on the wall with MW2. I think you can see it. You can see it with all of their content drops that they've done throughout this year. I think you can see it with just the way they ignore the community from the get-go. This isn't a project that is fueled by the community. This isn't a project that's fueled by passion. It's a project that is completely fueled by greed. And the latest weapons are just showcasing that to you once again. There's nothing new here. There's nothing of value. There's nothing of substance. And that's been a huge problem with Call of Duty as of late. This isn't good enough, and anybody that's touting that it is just shilling for Activision, is just shilling for Call of Duty so they can get invited to the Call of Duty next, so they can get invited to their pre-release parties, whatever it is. They're not going to tell you how it is. And unfortunately, how it is isn't very good. It's not a bright future. It's very bleak. Call of Duty is heading down a path that is all about recycling content, reusing content, reducing content. They're actually saving the planet, if you think about it that way, because that's recycling's motto. And that's what Call of Duty's become. They've become a brand that is all about recycling old content and trying to sell it to you as something new, as something innovative. They are doing what EA Sports does with their sports games, where they remove features and then bring them back and sell them as marketing points for the next game. Perfect example. I love the NHL games. You'll probably find some NHL videos here on this channel. They removed the breaking the glass feature a few years ago. They're putting it back in, and it's one of the main marketing points for the game. Like, this is what these gaming companies are doing right now, and the industry as a whole is a little broken. It's an extremely greedy industry right now, and there's no game that is immune to it. Even Dead by Daylight has its greed aspects to it. As much as I want to praise that game for its gameplay and all of its microtransactions, they can get pretty greedy, and I think their newest chapter showcased just how greedy they can be. But all of this aside, at least some games are putting some passion. But it's very clear to me that Call of Duty is falling in the footsteps of passionless games like EA Sports, like any sports game out there. Those are not passion projects. Those are releases every single year with minimal changes to just get as much money out of their community as possible. Why nurture a community? Why try to make a game last for several years and have it grow over time when you can just reap maximum benefits from re-releasing pretty much the same game, repurposed every single year? And that's what Call of Duty's done for a while. At least they had the guise for a little while of it being a brand new game set in a brand new setting with brand new perks, brand new weapons, done by a brand new studio. But that guise is removed this year. All of that is gone with Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is a direct sequel to MW2. It is utilizing all of the same assets as MW2, and in addition to all of that, its maps are just the same maps that we had in 2009 remastered. It's a game that lacks substance. It's a game that projects itself as a game full of things to do, but in reality, it's a vacant wasteland of creativity. It's a vacant wasteland of innovation. And this is the big issue with Call of Duty. But to finish this video off to where I started, talking about these 3 weapons in Season 5 Reloaded of Modern Warfare 2, before I went on this rant, this isn't good enough, and we need to hold Call of Duty to a higher standard. When you just repurpose the same weapons over and over and over again and try to parade it around like brand new content, it's a disservice to your community. It's a disservice to your game. It's insulting your fan base. It is saying that we are too stupid to realize that this is the same content repackaged, repurposed as what we had earlier in the year, that we got in the stock game. This is lazy, and I'm really getting sick and tired of it. I'd love to hear what you guys think, though, so let me know with a comment down below. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.